Sir.
HGPTV, Ghosts Multimedia Network.
Hello everybody and welcome to the Chapman Arena here at Holy Ghost Prep in Ben Salem, Pennsylvania, as we get ready for some Firebird basketball. It's the Holy Ghost Prep Firebirds against the Dobbins Tech Mustangs, getting ready here about 1 minute till game time. I'm Jack Dobbins, and as always,
I'm Kate Stewart.
and we have a great game ahead of you. The Firebirds currently on a roll, only one loss so far this season, looking to continue that against the Dobbins Tech Mustangs, who are 2-6 in their own season. We're getting ready for the national anthem here. We'll be back in a starting lineup's about to be announced here. I believe it will be for the visitors first.
Welcome to the Chapman Arena in the Firebird Fieldhouse for today's PIAA game featuring Murrell, Dobbins High School and Holy Ghost Prep. Introducing today's starting lineups. First for the Mustangs of Dobbins High School. Number 0, Zamir Green.
Rosters have been announced, lineups per se. Zamir Green, Malachi Baldwin, Hanif Davis, Hassan Laws, and Kair Roberts-Moore for the Mustangs, while Adam McDonald, Liam Duffy, Jack Polek, Max Malici, and Chris Albright will be leading off this game for the Firebirds. 4 periods of 8 minutes set to begin very soon as tip-off is imminent. Tip is up and is taken by the Mustangs. It'll be Kyer Roberts-Moore up at the logo with Adam McDonald. Roberts-Moore dishes left. It's Baldwin. Baldwin back over to Kyer Roberts-Moore on the right. Here's a shot from the key. No good from Hanif Davis, and the Firebirds will take it back on the rebound by Liam Duffy.
And Davis, one to certainly watch on the offensive end for Dobbins Tech, as he's driving in there with the Firebird. But Davis, a team leading 19.8 points this season, and that's ranked among the top players in Pennsylvania.
McDonald's shot went up. Polek tried to get it, went off of the Mustangs. It'll be an inbound from Adam McDonald to Liam Duffy on the near side. Over to Albright at the key, far side, Polek. Back over to Malici. McDonald at the key, back to Albright, near side, 3, it's up and good. Chris Albright leads the scoring in this one. Firebirds 3-0.
Great defense by HGP, cutting right back off the play out of bounds, and then a good pass to the corner, wide open Albright.
At the key, it's going to be Zamir Green. Here's the 3 ball. No good. Hit some iron. But it remained Mustangs ball up at the key. It's going to be Roberts-Moore matched up on McDonald. Back over to the key. Davis. Between the key, near and far side. Over and over. 3 ball is no good from Roberts-Moore. Rebounded by Pollock. McDonald, near side, cuts key. Looks at Duffy on the outside, tries to get in the paint, no outlet, puts it up for Malici for the 2, 5-0 Firebird lead. Defense chance here from the Firebird bench after a nice scoring start from Holy Ghost. Adam McDonald coming back up, Pollock puts it up, no good, gets his own rebound. Chucks it up and it's good. 7-0 Firebirds 2 minutes in.
And a great defensive play there by McDonald on the other end to get a steal and poke it free, and a good setup to Pollock.
Now the Mustangs back on offense, up at the key. It's Hanif Davis. Davis. Looking far side. Back to key, it's Roberts-Moore again. He'll take a 3. Up and no good off the front of the rim. Here's Duffy on the rebound and the counter drive. Spin move into the paint. Foul is called. Basket is no good, but he looks like he'll get a couple shots. I believe it'll be a shooting foul.
And a good move by Duffy to force the foul shots to come. A reverse layup attempt, and if he would have drove in forward, he had a chance to be called for a charge. So a smart play, but backing off.
Duffy's first is no good. His second is more of the same. 0 for 2 from the line for Duffy, but Hanif Davis will be taking it up towards the logo. Matched up on Duffy. Albright went in for a steal. Foul is called, looking like a reach-in. And the fouls are now evened up, 1-1. Toss in deep back to Hanif Davis. Davis trying to trick Duffy, will not happen. Now it's Laws, near side wing, out to the corner, it's Davis again. Stripped by Adam McDonald. Here he comes on the pass from Duffy into Pollock, and it's good. 9-0 Firebirds.
And again, another great setup by the defensive possession for the Firebirds. Again, McDonald on the steal, and McDonald gets involved with Malici and Pollock.
Mustang ball, far side, kicked out to the near side. It's Hanif Davis trying to drive in on Albright. Here's a long 2, and it's no good. Tipped up by Albright, rebounded by Duffy. McDonald out to Duffy. fakes the three. 3-on-1 coverage. Albright to the near side. It's Pollock. He'll get it. Jack Pollock, 12-0 Firebirds. Timeout called. Holy cow.
Pollock all over the floor, 7 early points, and he has been the main facilitator of the offense, getting kicks out of the corner and twice in the paint. Awesome first quarter.
Firebirds a massive lead, 12-0, not even halfway through the first. It's been the same way for 4 years, you know?
Putting it back on.
Firebirds making their way back onto the court as we get ready to continue the first. Toss in from Baldwin to Roberts-Moore. Roberts-Moore guarded by McDonald, the senior superstar for the Firebirds. Here's a 2, up and good. Dobbins Tech, their first points of the game, 12-2 Firebirds.
That's a big make. They've missed a lot from beyond the arc. An important 2-point shot to get something on the board.
Now here's Malici, back to Albright. Albright drives in 4-on-1, no foul called, and it'll be taken over by the Mustangs. Roberts-Moore will take it back. Dribbling near side, here's a 3-ball, no good, rebounded by Pollock, and quickly flipped to McDonald. Adam McDonald into Pollock, no good, but foul called.
You can see the Firebirds using Pollock's height advantage to the max so far, as he's driven in the paint now 3 times. He gets called for a foul, gets drawn a foul twice, and then made a basket on the 3rd try.
First one is no good. Firebirds 0 for 3 from the line so far. Pollock's second is more of the same. Here's Albright driving in on the rebound. Pollock trying to move around. Once again, fires to Albright, far side. Albright tries to drive in and is stolen by Malachi Baldwin of Dobbins Tech. Now here's Zamir Green driving in. That one no good. Duffy rebounds. Duffy driving in, puts it up. Once again, a foul called.
And regarding the steal on the other end, I expect a lot of steals from this Murrell Dobbins Tech team. Their top 3 steal leaders combined average more than 10 a game. And mind you, Baldwin is not on those top 3. So they have a lot of guys that can pickpocket.
Holy cow. Firebirds 0 for 5 so far from the charity stripe. Tricky little spot there in. That one's good. Liam Duffy makes it 1 for 6, a much better ratio than 0 for 5. Now here come the Mustangs pushing in. It's gonna be Hassan Laws. Foul called, basket no good. Basket is good. I guess they're calling goaltending. No other foul that I'm aware of that causes a basket to be good. Free throw is up and good from Kyer Roberts-Moore. Here's Albright taking it up near side. Over to Rhodes. Ball knocked out of bounds by the Mustangs. Rhodes will inbound and finds Albright. Albright over to Malici. Into Pollock. Rough pass, but he holds on, looking for an outlet. He'll find one in KJ Rhodes. Double covered. Wow. Tight defense. Jump ball called. And it will be Firebird ball still. Malici into Pollock. That one's stripped. It's going to be Hassan Laws, but he loses it. Kick ball called, and it will be Mustang ball on an inbound. Laws into Davis. Guarded by Albright across the logo. Once again into Laws. Hassan Laws back to the key. Jet sweep to Davis. Davis will drive in, 2-on-1. Fade away mid-range, no good. Rebounded by Albright. Chucks it up to Pollock and once again picked off. This one, Hanif Davis. Davis taking his time. Tries to dribble around Malici. Euro step into the paint, no good. Foul called once again.
As I mentioned before, Hanif Davis, one of those top guys with steals. He leads the team with 3.5 steals per game, and now drawing a foul on the other end because of it.
Here comes the inbound from Laws. Finds Davis in the paint, puts it up. Would you guess it? Another foul called, this one on Pollock. First shot from Hanif Davis is good. Up and that one no good. Rebounded by Pollock. Albright bounces it to Pollock. Back to Albright near side. Trying to find a lane. He'll find Malici far side. Back to Albright. Ball movement on 10. Albright tries to drive in. That one over to the side into Rhodes. Pollock fakes the three. It's Rhodes from the corner, and it's good. KJ Rhodes. Stray ball from the near side corner. Up and good. Wow. Great shot there and the free throw.
That was two great plays, both on either end of the floor, one for each team. Rhodes did a great recovery there from Pollock, capitalizing in the corner, and then an even bigger and arguably more important answer from Murrell Dobbins, as again, it's Roberts Moore looking for his second and one in nearly as many possessions.
Roberts Moore greens it from 15 feet out, as Albright will take it back up. Speedy up the court, goes for his own rebound off the miss. He'll try to save it. It'll be called out of bounds, Mustang ball. Laws checking, finds Davis. Surging across the midline. Over to Green, very near side. Green, spin move off Rhodes, puts it up, it's good. That was a remarkable shot.
A great move by Green there in the paint to get another one on the board.
Now we're far side with Pollock. He'll drive in. Albright puts it up, no good. And taking it will be Laws. Mustangs dominating the rebound game so far these last few minutes. That one up and good, a mid-range. And the Mustangs are back within one possession.
And Kyrie Roberts Moore quietly having a 10-point first quarter.
Under 10 seconds to go here. Rhodes into Pollock, 5 to go. Pollock drives in the lane, puts it up. There we go, finger roll. 18-3. Firebirds lead at the end of the first quarter. What once was, I believe, a 12-0 lead cut down to 5 points. Caden, how are we feeling about that first?
Well, certainly a good momentum shift there from Murrell Dobbins and back the other direction. And again, Kyrie Roberts-Moore only averaging 12.3 points per game. I say only because he's third on the team, but 10 points in the first quarter for the team leader in assists. He's been moving the ball around. He's been capitalizing, getting shots on net, and the more shots you get on net, the more ones that are going to have to fall. And Neve Davis, who I'm most curious to see for the rest of the game, only 1 for 2 from the charity stripe, 0 for 2 from the field. And another guy averaging 19.8. He's the guy who needs to get going on offense.
Well, that'll do it here for the first quarter of juniors.
Good little boy.
Dobbins Tech heading back on the court. Shamar Ross will be getting on the court for the first time so far today. Inbounded from Roberts-Moore to Davis at the fleur-de-lis. Davis into the lane, kicks out Roberts-Moore, it's good. This game is as close as it's been, 18-16. Firebirds up by 2. Here's Rhodes, over to Stern, far side. Back up to the key. Up and good for Colton Corin. Yeah, another player who was not on the varsity roster last year in the wake of losing so many seniors, getting an increased role so far this year. Davis up and good on a few bounces.
That one again a key make for Davis, his first made shot from the field today.
21-18, little tap out there will keep it Firebird ball. Stern into McDonald. Rhodes signal calling, here's Corin, another 3, no good. Rebounded by Shamar Ross. Out to Roberts-Moore. He will take it up. Roberts-Moore looking for a pass. He'll find it. It's Ross, far side. Over to Davis. Davis, 3 ball, no good. Rebounded by the Firebirds. It's Ryan Stern. Now here comes the push from Liam Duffy. Over to Rhodes. That one no good. Rebounded by Laws.
I expect to see Laws busy on the boards, averaging 11 rebounds per game. That ranks 17th in the state.
Davis to Laws. Now far side. It's Green. Green drives in. Shot is no good. Foul is called. Penalty will be on KJ Rhodes. The clock says 6:07, and it's apparently very comedic for a few fans to the right of me.
I feel like you're not included in that group, Jeff.
I am very included in that group, just not on air. As that shot from Hanif Davis is up and good, 21-20. McDonald penetrates with a spin move. Out to Corin. Corin back to McDonald, far side. Another spin move from McDonald. 3-on-1 defense. Foul is called on the floor. Looks like it'll be on Laws. Baldwin will sub in for Dobbins Tech. Here's the inbound from Corin. Duffy to McDonald, far side wing. Rhodes, field general. Over to Duffy at the key. Corin, Duffy's trying to set a pick, does not succeed in it. McDonald No shot clock in PA quite yet. We gotta wait a few more years. McDonald puts it up. Nasty layup. He got it. 23-20.
And that's been one impressive part of this Holy Ghost Prep lead. They're doing it without their top scorers getting much action. McDonald just now 4 points. A solid day, but not a ton of action.
McDonald, who had a 30 ball very recently, has that one. Roberts Moore from distance ties this game up, 23-23. Now it's Rhodes over to McDonald near side. Kicks Corin. Back up to Stern. Ball movement around the arc. McDonald drives in again. Out to Stern, up to Corin. 3 ball, no good. Rebounded by Duffy, out to Corin. Stern through the legs. Finds Rhodes. That one up and no good. Rebounded by Corin, no good. He goes up and gets it again. And a heavy foul there from 2 Mustangs, unless they call it a jump. It will be Firebird ball. Here's Rhodes on the inbound. Dobbins Tech coach calling to watch the corner. That one into Stern. Oh, wild pass there from McDonald out to Duffy. That one no good. Foul is called.
And for what it's worth, as much as this game has been back and forth and mainly controlled by Holy Ghost, this is the style of game that Murrell Dobbins wants to play. They make their money in high-scoring affairs, and they've really only lost games by a few amount of points per game. This is going to be a very impressive back-and-forth affair.
Very competitive team as Rhodes gets it into Duffy. Back out to Rhodes, far side. Rhodes drives in, up, no good again. 23-23, the game remains tied. Here's the drive from Hanif Davis, out to Laws. Rattles out, rebounded by Duffy. Into McDonald, wide open leg, and he will get it. 25-23, with 3.5 left in this second quarter. Hanif Davis sizing up Duffy. Not a good idea. Duffy is much taller. As here comes a kick out, far side to Davis again. He'll take a mid-range and he'll get it. Game once again at 25 after Davis knocks that one down and he steals it right back. Intercepted, looking like Jalen Hurts against the Chargers. That one out. Near side corner, 3 is up and good. Zamir Green takes the lead for the Mustangs, 25-28.
Same story, points off turnovers again for Dobbins Tech. That has been their bread and butter.
And Duffy, that lay will not go. It's Roberts Moore, guarded by Duffy. He'll drive in, 2 more on the board. 25-30, timeout called by the Firebirds. Wow, are the Mustangs on a streak.
That's what I was saying. It's the points off turnovers and the high-scoring games. They really start to lock in. And Kyer Roberts Moore, a 16-point first half. It's not even over yet. They have really stepped up. And that's just Hanif Davis and Hassan Laws as be the type of game they usually excel in, averaging 37 points per game. They've combined for 5 so far.
Wow. Firebirds, a team that's doing incredible this year, need to get back on their footing. Started out on a 12-0 run. Now that lead is nowhere close to what it used to be. 25-30 in favor. Good. Just under 2.5 left in this first half. It'll be Firebird ball as they go right to left. McDonald into Albright. Albright over to Malici. Far side, touching the court for the first time today is Aschenbrunner. Over to him on the written logo. That one taken away off the hands of Pollock, stolen by Baldwin. Here's Davis, kicks it out. Roberts Moore, make it 19. Kyer Roberts Moore playing out of his mind. Bullseye from 3. And that foul is called on a lay from McDonald.
And don't look now, but the Murrell Dobbins has essentially gone on a 33-12 run.
Unbelievable stuff here.
I should say, correction, 33-13.
McDonald will knock it down from the charity stripe. Two for 2 goes McDonald. After those 2 free throws, number 2 here to inbound it. It's Baldwin. And immediate jump ball call on the inbound.
Really, it's the first jump ball of the game today.
It will stay with the Mustangs, however. Here's Baldwin. Chest pass over to Laws. Now here's Roberts Moore, the man of the game for Dobbins Tech. Left-handed, trying to drive in. Dribble moves up around the top of the key. Rhodes not fooled quite yet. Foul called. Styles Gaskin will also touch the court. What a name that is. Styles Gaskins, I gotta say.
I do like that name. It's got style, you could say.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Caden. Mustangs up 8, under a minute and a half to go. Oh my goodness.
I'm proud of that one.
Here comes Malici into Albright. Back to Malici, near side, back up, top of the key. Malici will kick it. It's Rhodes. And pushing foul is called on Roberts Moore.
Roberts Moore, and it's the foul for second, his fourth, with Duffy against for Firebirds.
Malici will feed it into Rhodes. Rhodes signaling Albright. Far side, it's Malici again. Spin move into the paint. Looking for a pass, he'll find it. From the corner, up and good is KJ Rhodes. Bullseye from the corner.
And massive credit to Malici, toe-tapping on the sideline and able to fire that pass out to the other side.
Roberts Moore, guarded by Albright. Finds Gaskins on the far side. Here's a 3 ball. Hassan Laws, no good. Liam Duffy will take his time, about half a minute left to go in this first half. Here's Malici, passes out to Rhodes. Albright surveying. Finds Rhodes far side. Malici trying to make something happen. Foul is called. To some dismay of Hassan Laws. Regardless, it will be called on him, and it will be in favor of the Firebirds. Now, will they call it a shooting foul? It looks like they will, due to the bonus.
Dobbins foul, Hassan Laws, his third, team's fifth.
Going to the line is Chris Albright.
That third foul noise might be extremely pivotal come the end of the game. While he hasn't found the scoreboard yet, averaging 11 boards per game as the team leads in mission before, he's going to be a key piece.
That one off the front by Albright. His second is up, and that one off the back iron. Red ball call. Foul is called on Pollock. So inbounding it will be Baldwin. Here's Baldwin into Davis. Hail Mary there, and it is caught by Green. Up and good on the layup. 5 seconds for the Firebirds to make something happen. Albright chucks it up, and it will be blocked. Dobbins Tech goes on a run after starting out down 12-0, 30-37 in favor of the Mustangs heading into the half. Caden, how do you feel about that half?
I think it was one of the, again, the half that Murrell Dobbins Tech wanted to have. They're up by 7. They're on pace for 74 points. This is exactly the style of gameplay they've had all season. It hasn't worked out for them a ton in these closer games, but they're getting 2-6 overall record. But their higher scoring affairs have really taken over in the second half. And again, points off turnovers will be key for Holy Ghost Prep to minimize. Kair Roberts Moore and Hanif Davis, each with big steal performances. Davis, the team leader in 3.5. He has 2 in the first half. It's going to be interesting to see if the Firebirds can hold on to the ball.
Firebirds are a great team. If any team can make a comeback, it is them. However, we will not go to break quite yet. I did want to say this is the first ever HGPTV alumni broadcasting game. It's an honor for me and Caden to be here with you guys. I just want to take a quick second to talk about what we're doing now. So I'm out at Penn State University. I will be beginning to call games in the second semester. My first game will be January 28th for Penn State women's basketball against the University of Minnesota. My second will be February 14th, women's hockey against RIT. And it's great to be back here in the Chapman Arena. You know, I missed this place, called games here for 3 of my 4 years of high school. And I hope you guys are enjoying this stream so far. Caden.
Yeah, it's been a nice few months off. I should say we love Holy Ghost. It's great to be back in the old stopping grounds. But at QU, it's been great. The opportunities there are amazing. Major shout out to QBSN and the Quinnipiac Chronicle for their great sports media opportunities. I've been on the mic for a few women's hockey as well as men's hockey and field hockey games so far this year. It should pick up a lot in the spring with men's lacrosse, women's lacrosse, and baseball taking full swing. But the sports newspaper has been awesome. QBSN's been awesome with the magazine opportunities. It's been great up there. I highly recommend Quinnipiac to anyone who's interested in sports media, anyone interested in coming here as well.
2 amazing broadcasting schools that we are at right now. Holy Ghost built us, you know, the best of both worlds. Really helped HGPTV become what it is today. If you want to keep in tune with our journeys, Jack Dobbins Broadcasting and Caden Stewart Broadcasting on Instagram. And now, after that little intermission, we will head to a real intermission. 7
Ready?
Duh.
Yeah. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Chapman Arena. I'm Caden Stewart here with Jack Dobbins for second half action. We'll be underway in just a few moments, but your storyline on the first half, the Murrell Dobbins Tech Mustangs on a long run as they have outscored Holy Ghost essentially 37-18 since the opening 12-0 run for the Firebirds, and it's been led by Kyer Roberts-Moore, the sophomore guard, a team high 19 points in that first half, accounting for about half of his team's total in that first frame. Jack, what's your key to the game for the second half?
I mean, Roberts-Moore's been shredding it up so far, but for the Firebirds, my main thing would be shut down the mid-range. The three ball, of course, has been accurate in recent memory for the Mustangs. However, they've been hitting that mid-range at a really good rate. I think the Firebirds need to try to control their defense a bit more. A lot of fouls that they're giving that maybe they want to take instead and just try to play some defense.
Yeah, indeed, it's definitely been a problem on defense for them. Malici on the inbound to McDonald to begin second half action. McDonald on a hop finds Pollock, who is tied up, and a foul drawn. Early first call coming 9 seconds in. Foul called on the floor against the Mustangs. Inbound coming from that far sideline, right in front of the written emblem for Max Malici. On the inbound at the top of the paint. And now played by Duffy. Duffy bobbled it and lost it. And again, Murrell Dobbins Tech with a steal. And again, Tenise Davis, the team leader, across the midline. He finds Roberts-Moore. Roberts-Moore gives on the wing. Now to Green. Green calls for a travel go unanswered. Green dishes, 2-point try off glass, off the rim twice, no good. Getting his own rebound is Laws in the paint. Another 2-point try, no good. Third time, not the charm, it never comes either. And jump ball will be called in the paint. And on the tie-up, it appears to remain here, and it will.
Mustangs are going up and getting those rebounds. That's been a really big shifter on this crazy run they're on.
Especially Hassan Laws, you mentioned it a few times, to avoid sounding like a broken record, 11 rebounds per game, 17th most in the state. Coming off the inbound, moving in, Roberts-Moore. Moore kicks it out to the wing, and played by Green. And Green around the top of the key. Green to Davis. Davis, 2-point mid-range, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Pollock. Pollock up the floor, McDonald in space. McDonald tripped up, taken down, and a foul called as McDonald hit the floor hard. He will gingerly be helped to his feet, but back to his feet is the important thing. And it's 2 early fouls against Murrell Dobbins. That comes minute 5 in.
Little inbound here for the Firebirds.
37-30 in favor of Dobbins Tech. Inbound goes to McDonald. McDonald around the horn. McDonald to the outskirts of the paint. Played by Duffy. Duffy driving in, off glass. Shot no good, and the rebound will result in another foul, it appears. And it will be.
Whole lot of fouls.
3 fouls in the first minute 17 of this first half going against the Mustangs. We saw a few players getting into foul trouble in that first half. Hassan Laws had 3.
Fun fact, if you look at the time left, it's 6:43. If you take the 6 and then you add the 4 and 3 together, you get 6-7. That's kind of cool, I think.
I knew exactly where you were going with that as soon as you started the sentence. The steal on the inbound, and again, it's the Mustangs in transition. Shamar Ross to the midline. Ross on the return feed from Baldwin. Baldwin driving in, 2-point try. Roberts-Moore, he gets it to go. 21 points on the afternoon by Kyer Roberts-Moore.
He does it again, man. 21 points barely into the second half. That's ridiculous.
Malici through the midline. Malici gives to Pollock. Pollock kicks out to the corner, a quick touch, and he finds McDonald. Back around to Pollock. Pollock to Duffy. Duffy returns a favor to McDonald. McDonald with the lane, driving in. One-hand try off glass. No good rebound. Pollock, second chance, it goes.
Around and in there for Pollock. Firebirds still down 7. They need to get something going.
39-32. Both teams exchange buckets in their opening few possessions. But still a slower start to this third quarter, pardon me, than what we're used to in the first 2. Ross takes the pass to Laws. Laws gives to Green. Green looking back for Laws, and he bobbled it and lost it. Duffy back the other way. Duffy to the midline. Liam Duffy with space and help off glass. 2 points, no good. but will draw a 4th foul in the early going of this 3rd quarter against the Mustangs.
Duffy's shot rattles out, however, he will still get those free throws. Every shot here is important. The free throw woes earlier in the game need to be avoided.
And Duffy himself, 1 for 4. Take a 2 for 5.
Ian Duffy going to Firebird. Shoots one more.
One more on the way for the senior center, Liam Duffy. 1 for 2 from the stripe he goes. Now 2 for 6 on his afternoon. But it's down to a 6-point game. Now 2 possessions for the first time since the end of the first half. Around the horn we go to Shamar Ross. Ross on a hop to Laws. Laws around the top of the key, hovering in space, looking for help. He finds it in the form of Roberts Moore. Roberts Moore directing traffic, and again finds Ross. Patient offense being played by the Mustangs, who bobble it and stolen away by Duffy, and a 5th foul called in this quarter. This one's going to go against Ross as Duffy took it away in transition, and that's 5 fouls in the first 3 minutes and 4 seconds. Everything from here on out is shooting for the Firebirds, at least in this 3rd quarter.
I mean, I was talking about the Firebirds committing fouls. Now it's the other way around.
Ian Duffy, the line shoots 2.
Duffy for a second visit at the stripe in this early going of the second half. First shot up and good. We'll take one more. Now 3 for 7 on his day. Trying to improve to 500 after a rough start. That one rattles in and out. Now 3 for 8, but a rebound pulled in by the Firebirds. One hot pass to Pollock is pulled in. Pollock back to McDonald. McDonald, 3-ball, it's up and no good. Rebound pulled in, and again an offensive board for the Firebirds, and McDonald takes the pass. McDonald to Nalici. Nalici back to McDonald. McDonald spinning into space, bobbled it, lost it, and stolen away by Laws. Laws back the other way, a long-range pass from Roberts Moore. He connects with Davis. And these Davis dribbling in space, kicks to the corner, played by Baldwin. Baldwin back to the wing, driving in, 2-pointer off glass, no good, and a rebound pulled in by Duffy. Duffy in position, a spinning 2-point drive, gets to go off glass again, and we're back to 1-possession game.
That's big for the Firebirds. Getting back to a 1 possession means this comeback's very easy at this point. You know, 12-0, and Dobbins Tech came back from it. What makes the Firebirds unable?
Shimmy shake from Moore with a 3-point try, no good. A chance to tie the game here. Duffy driving in. Duffy through contact, no foul in the basket. Timeout called by the Mustangs, and Liam Duffy, after a rough start, has dragged the Firebirds back to within 1.
That's huge. 39-38 in favor of the Mustangs about halfway through the 3rd quarter. This is a close game, man. This is a fun one.
Yeah, back and forth we go in the second half. 4:13 gone in the second frame, 3:47 to play in the 3rd. Okay for the game.
Caden, I'm going to go yes on this.
Oh, okay. 3:45 taking to play in the 3rd quarter. 39-38 the score in favor of the Mustangs. We're conceded an 8-1 run to begin this 3rd quarter. Kick out wide to Green. 3-ball with a foul. Basket no good. By a chance to at least extend the lead to 2 possessions as Zamir Green will go to the line.
Boy goes foul, Max Nalici, his second, shoots first.
Green Green's first left just short. It's his first visit to the line today. Has 7 points from the field, averaging 8.4 a game. Second one up and good, one more coming from Green. And now a 2-point lead. Green's third and final, up and good. 2 for 3 from the line he goes. We're back to a 3-point lead for the Mustangs.
Still one possession though.
And that is the key. McDonald, a one bounce pass to Pollock. Pollock cutting into space, looking to give it back to McDonald. He finds him eventually. McDonald around that far written emblem. Now passes it back to Pollock. Pardon me, Malici. Malici back to McDonald and around the horn to Pollock in the corner. Pollock, McDonald in space, 2-point mid-range up, no good, and the rebound is fought for. McDonald had a hand on it, but there are 4 red jerseys in the area, and one of them takes it away for the Mustangs. Now in transition, Roberts-Moore cutting in through contact, a wayward shot, more than wayward it was. Rebound pulled in by Malici. Roberts-Moore slow to get up and gingerly walking up the floor. That 2-point try the other way is good from Duffy.
The big man to get it back within 1.
Duffy now with 8 points in this third quarter. And he continues his pivotal run. The Mustangs in transition, 2-point try up, no good. Rebound pulled in, and no man's land by McDonald. McDonald through the midline, finds Malici into the corner. A chance of the 3 ball is turned away by Albright. He gives it back to McDonald to the top in Pollock, who's looking for a call. Didn't get it, but gets the basket instead. And the Firebirds are back in front by 1.
The Firebirds know how to fight. That's what I was saying. A very competitive team. Despite being down, Coach Heston knows how to lead. Firebirds back up by 1.
Davis gives to Roberts-Moore. Roberts-Moore, 3 ball blocked, turned away, but recovered as Malici got a hand on it. It's recovered by Green to the corner. 3 ball is up, no good. Rattled in and out. Rebound pulled in, and a toe tap along this near baseline by Malici. Made a little bit more space than I thought, but he brings it in nonetheless. Up the floor, McDonald cutting in, 2-point try. It does not fall. And just a bad bounce off the rim there for McDonald. HGP stays in front by 1, 42-41. Roberts-Moore hoping to change that. Backs away to the wing. Roberts-Moore in space to the top of the key, nearly there is Laws. And it will facilitate it to Davis. To the corner, 3 ball, no good. Rebound pulled in by McDonald. McDonald back the other direction. To the wing, 3 ball, Albright, no good. Rebound pulled in by Green. Green had a pass nearly stolen away, as standing back looking for a steal was Pollock. But it's safely in the hands of Davis. And new possession for the Mustangs. A little over 60 seconds to play in this third quarter. Davis gives to Laws. Laws to Green. Around the horn, Green found Baldwin, who thought better of a 3. Baldwin to Roberts-Moore. Moore driving in, foul called. A shot got off, it was blocked at the end. And it will remain only a foul against HGP.
It was a nice little run with no whistles. Unfortunately, comes to an end. But it was a nice little thing of back and forth basketball.
Yeah, 5 early fouls in the first half of this third quarter for the Mustangs. None since then. And 1 against the Firebirds just being the lone one. First one from the line is up and no good for Roberts-Moore. It's his first missed one from the free throw line today. It's his first time shooting 2 in 1 possession.
Can we talk about how Elon is tied with Virginia Tech right now? That's crazy.
If you would like to.
That's ridiculous. 68-68, 2 minutes to play. Wow.
Shout out to Elon. I heard they bought X a few years ago.
I thought you were going to say shout out James Franklin, and I was about to lose my mind.
I could say that too. 42-42, the second one from the line, up and good for Roberts-Moore. Now 3 for 4 in the afternoon for him. Around the horn with Rhodes. To McDonald. Into the corner. McDonald, Malici driving in, 2-point try through contact, no good. Second chance, that's by Albright, pardon me, and neither one falls. Green pulls it in. Green to Roberts-Moore. Through the midline, Roberts-Moore in a tied-up game with 25 to go in the third quarter. Baldwin, back to Roberts-Moore, a timeout called by the Mustangs right before Roberts-Moore is about to take a 3. There may be a miscommunication there for the team in red, but we're tied up with 21.7 to go in the third.
Yeah, under half a minute left. This third quarter is getting close. Game is tied. We're down to about roughly 8 minutes of basketball left. This game is low scoring. and this game is physical. And that's what we're at so far. That's what basketball is all about, keeping these games close. I love it.
A good back and forth action between these two teams. Both teams are the impressive offensive leaders right now. Pollock and Duffy for the Firebirds going hand in hand. And then again, Kyer Roberts-Moore, we've mentioned him ad nauseum at this point. 21 points in the game, but only 2 in this third quarter. So maybe he's starting to fall back to earth as a sophomore guard. Coming out of the timeout, it will be Murrell Dobbins' ball. 21.7 ticks of the clock to play in the third. 42-42, and a lead for the Mustangs going into the fourth quarter break will be key. Will be extremely pivotal. Inbound coming from the far sideline, Hassan Laws gives it in. In the backcourt, Green, and he will take his time as time ticks off. They know Harry is Green, they want the last shot, it appears. The sophomore guard to the midline. Green directing traffic, finds Baldwin, 7 seconds. Baldwin back to Green. Green to Roberts-Moore. On the baseline, driving in, 2-point mid-range, it's good. A great sequence by the Mustangs to end the third quarter, and they go into the break with a 2-point lead.
Closer than it was at half. The Firebirds, this is a beneficial quarter to them. The question is, can they keep it going heading into the fourth?
We will see the answer to that with the final 8 minutes of play forthcoming. 40.
It was like an 80 to 72.
Yeah, because you had 5 college points.
Still.
Inbound coming in to begin this fourth quarter. It comes in from Albright. Albright gives to McDonald. McDonald to Pollock. Pollock directing traffic, cutting in. Pollock a 2-point try off glass, it falls, and the Firebirds an early answer to begin this fourth quarter.
Nice body bump by Pollock there to tie it up in the paint.
Roberts-Moore across the midline. Roberts-Moore gives to Baldwin. Baldwin back to Roberts-Moore. To return the favor, and around the horn we go. Hanif Davis. Davis back to Roberts-Moore. Sutter step looking for space, can't find any there. 40 seconds gone in this fourth quarter in a tie game. Laws. Back to Davis. Directing traffic, Davis finds Baldwin. 3-ball off the mark. Rebound pulled in and fired back to the top of the key by Laws. 3-point try, no good. Rebound contested and pulled in, lost by Green, but recovered by a teammate in Baldwin. And again, the Dobbins Tech Mustangs can run out some more clock. Interesting play here, hoping to play more patient basketball in the second half, and especially so in this fourth quarter. They've held the ball for the last 40 seconds of game action. 2-point mid-range two is up and good.
Wow.
And Kyer Roberts-Moore caps off another brilliant sequence by the Mustangs. That's back-to-back for their offensive side.
Again, no shot clock quite yet in the PIAA. Will be a few more seasons till that comes in.
Driving in, Duffy to tie the game up once more, and Liam Duffy now reaches double figures for the second half. Davis to the midline. Davis in space, directing traffic and sending a man out wide. That's Roberts-Moore, but instead he keeps it himself and heads to that same spot. Hanif Davis. Pick set in front by Laws. Davis again holding, waiting and firing to Laws. Laws to Roberts-Moore. Roberts-Moore directing traffic. The Firebird defense has been strong, but you beg the question, is Dobbins Tech just trying to hold on to the ball? Roberts Moore cutting in, pass wide, barely kept in, and they say not. McDonald is ruled to be the last touch. He disagrees. Duffy loudly disagrees. And it is intriguing. And it'll say out of bounds off Ghost. Inbound comes in from Laws. Laws to the top wing and Laws gets the pass, correction. Laws to the top of the wing, around the midline now. Laws going from far to near side. Laws bobbled it, lost it, nearly a backcourt, but keeps it just in play. Fires to the corner, 3-ball, up, no good. Rebound pulled in by Baldwin. Baldwin to Roberts Moore. 5:20 to play in regulation time. Roberts Moore cutting in, pulls up a 2, off the mark, no good. The rebound pulled in by Albright. Albright up the floor, Duffy evades, Duffy in the lane, he got it.
Nobody on Duffy there at the final part of the drive. 3 Dobbins players bounced together, and Duffy was able to escape for the easy 2.
5 made shots from the field in the second half for Duffy. Now his 4th point of the 4th quarter. 2-point try off glass, no good. Rebound fought for, and it's going the other direction. Strong fight by Pollock, and he gets the benefit of the doubt. His last touch by Murrell Tech Dobbins. I say Murrell Tech Dobbins?
I don't know what you said.
Well, by a Mustang, correction. KJ Rhodes to the midline. Rhodes back, 2-point try off the mark. It was taken by Pollock, who couldn't bring in the offensive board, and back the other way come the Mustangs. 4.5 to play in this 4th quarter. 48-46, a 2-point advantage for the home team Firebirds. Davis to the midline. Davis cutting in, rejected,
wow!
Stolen away by McDonald, and a hard foul. And a great sequence by number 2, Adam McDonald.
Firebirds have been getting up there, trying to contest the shots. A couple blocks, that one there from McDonald. Malici had one earlier. I'm loving the physical defense I'm seeing.
A block, takeaway, and a foul drawn for Adam McDonald in the span of 3 seconds. And he's had a busy afternoon, 8 points on the field, as well as a few steals and an overall solid game for him. Rhodes kicks it to the wing. The return feed, Rhodes, out wide, played by Albright. Albright on a hop, maybe overled Aschenbrenner, who pulls it in. Aschenbrenner on a near written emblem. Finds Rhodes. Rhodes to McDonald. And back to Rhodes. Rhodes on a pump to the corner. Albright thinks about a 3 and thought better of it. In space, Albright back to the top of the key. Rhodes picked off.
No.
Back the other way, Green. Samir Green cutting in. 2-point try laid in.
Game tied right back up.
3:35 to go in a fast-moving 4th quarter. Neither team looking to hold on to the ball for much. Only 1 foul called in this quarter as well. It goes against the Murrell Dobbins Tech Vikings. Mustangs. Why did I say Vikings? Driving in the 2-point try, no good. Rebound is saved by Albright, but to no matter as it's picked off by a Mustang. Back the other way, Roberts Moore. Driving in through contact, no basket. A foul called on Rhodes.
And that's the issue of physical defense. Sometimes you get those fouls called.
For a man with 23 points, Kyer Roberts Moore is very mad at himself.
I get happy whenever I drop, 8 points in a rec game.
That's what I'm saying, 23, I would die for a 23-point bet. First one up and good for Roberts Moore.
Make it 24.
Now 4 for 5 from the line is the sophomore guard Moore. This one left just short. He's 1 for 2 from the line in both of his visits.
And he's a sophomore. Holy cow.
At 49-48, McDonald off glass. Off balance, 2 from Adam McDonald.
McDonald just has a way of doing those. I don't even know how to describe it, where his arm looks like it's disconnected from his body and he just rolls it up.
It's happened multiple times today with that one, the best looking one. 50-49 this score with 2:48 to play in this 4th quarter. Roberts Moore directing traffic, pulls up from the wing, 3-ball up, no good. Rebound pulled in by McDonald. McDonald through the midline. Adam McDonald cutting in. McDonald spinning, feeding to the corner and Albright. Albright gives to Rhodes. Rhodes directing traffic. Rhodes has Duffy in front of him, but keeps it himself. Now fires out wide to the left in Albright. 2 and change to play. 1 point lead for Ghost. Albright on a hop, back to Albright, a bobbled pass from Duffy, a 2-point try from Albright, it's good. And picking up the loose change was the senior guard, Chris Albright. 3-point ball game.
3-point lead with 2 minutes to go is huge.
Davis directing traffic. Davis sliding in. Davis spins in space off glass and it's good. His 4th made shot from the field today. On a hop to Rhodes across the midline. Rhodes with a minute 40. 1-point game. Rhodes gives for Duffy in the corner. 3-ball for Albright. It's up and no good. Vilka bounces it. It may have gone in. Calls for a travel go unanswered as Hanif Davis nearly cost his team a pivotal possession. They say he took 1 step too few though. And Davis spinning into space, that keeps to himself a minute 15. Timeout called by the Mustangs. And we can all take a breath and prepare to hold it for another minute 15 coming out of the break. 52-51 the score in favor of the minute 14 to play in regulation time. 52-51 the score in favor of the home team, Holy Ghost Prep Firebirds. They led 12-0 to begin this game. Since then it has been all Dobbins Tech. And the Mustangs delayed coming out of their timeout.
Taking jolly old time.
And now they will return to the floor about 10 to 15 seconds after the music ended, so a little bit of delay there coming out of the timeout, but nonetheless, it is Mustang ball. Roberts Moore, this team down by 1, his team's leading scorer today with 24. He gives to Davis. Davis dishes to Green. Green on the return feed to Laws. Laws to Baldwin. Baldwin to Roberts Moore. Roberts Moore directing traffic, 50 on the clock. Roberts Moore cutting in, kicks out wide. Around the horn, Baldwin, 3-ball on the way. It rattles home. A big-time 3 for Hanif Davis. His first made shot from beyond the arc today, and it couldn't have come at a better time. Up the floor go the Firebirds. Cutting in is Pollock. 2-point try, it's good. And we are tied again. 54-54, 25 seconds to play and ticking. Hanif Davis. He won the last shot of the first half, and he got a chance at it. They're going to drain the clock. 17 and 16 coming off. Davis cuts in. Foul called on McDonald with 10.4.
It is on the floor, though. No bonus this quarter.
Only 3 total fouls between these teams. That one the second against the Firebirds, 1 against the Mustangs. 10.4 on the clock. Inbound coming from the far end. It comes into Baldwin, in the corner. Baldwin to Green. Green in space. Green around the wing. Green driving in, a foul call.
Another one.
5.5 to play in the fourth quarter.
That time's ticking, man.
Timeout is called. 54-54. 5.5 to play in regulation time. Back and forth we go in the Chapman Arena. 5.5 ticks of the clock remaining in regulation time. Overtime, always a possibility. We've had a few of those over our 4 years here. Looking for one more in the alumni broadcast, so the Firebirds, regardless of if they cannot get a steal here. Inbound coming from Laws. Laws finds Green. Green directing traffic. Green pulls up, 2-point shot up and off the mark, no good. Rebound lost in the air and stolen by the Firebirds. No fouls, a clean play, and we're through 32. It's free basketball from the Chapman Arena on this Saturday afternoon.
What a darn game, man. 54-54. Heading into OT, these teams are playing extremely competitive, extremely physical. What a game.
Yeah, back and forth. You could not ask for a better day on a Saturday afternoon matinee. 54-54 the score, and 4 minutes. Here, come back in now.
You've got to show them like that's your name.
Overtime action will be split between play-by-play and color with me and Mr. Dobbins here. We had this debate before the game whether or not what we should do, and we said, nah, no way goes to overtime.
And look what happened.
So
Overtime.
I'll be on the mic on play-by-play for the first 2 minutes. Jack will take over for the last 2.
Lord knows why. If you've tuned in for more than a year, you know exactly why we did that.
The volume can certainly get up there for the final 2 minutes of play. Opening tip-off to begin overtime is taken away by McDonald. McDonald to the midline. McDonald kicks it out. Albright underneath, 2-point drive. It's up, and the foul! Liam Duffy draws the contact and will head to the line.
What a way to lead off overtime. Holy cow. Firebirds get 2 and a free throw. However, I will say, I've always been a big fan of centers shooting free throws. It's kind of like pitchers hitting an MLB to me. That's like my comp. I always love it.
It's not a bad comp.
And that's why Duffy makes it a 3-point game.
The 16th point of Duffy's afternoon. 57-54, his first and one of the day. Up the other way, Hanif Davis. Through the midline. Davis directing traffic. Davis puts up a 2-point. It's up and good. Davis dominating in the second half. He took over for the Kyer Roberts Moore, starting to slow down in that same frame. Only had 4 points in the second half after 19 in the first. Still a very impressive game. Malici directing traffic. He finds McDonald on a hop. One bounce pass to Pollock. Driving in, draws contact. No foul, but it will be out of bounds off the Mustangs. It stays here with the Firebirds.
Still a 1-possession game here, a 1-point game.
Inbound goes right to Pollock. Pollock to McDonald. McDonald finds Albright. Albright. McDonald kicks it out wide and gets the return feed. McDonald driving in, has Malici to his right, bobbled it, lost it, and a foul called, and much to the chagrin of Zamir Green.
You love that word, man. You used it when you were here. We had this exact same conversation literally last year.
Yeah, I like chagrin. Inbound comes into Duffy. Duffy, just inside the midline. Duffy directing traffic, cutting in, and a foul call.
Or is it a timeout called?
It appeared to be timeout. A hand went up. I assumed foul, but yeah, it will be a timeout.
Things are happening.
Yeah, things are happening. Many things happening. Many fun things that's happening in the arena, and they will discuss them in their timeout. 57-56 to score in favor of the Firebirds. 2:53 to play in this fifth period and overtime. .253 to play in overtime. 57-56 to score in favor of the Holy Ghost Prep Firebirds. This time it's the Mustangs, the first to come out of the timeout. The Firebird ball back the other way. Duffy had a timeout called before he could drive to the lane for a two-pointer. And we'll see if they can capitalize here coming out of the break. Inbound comes in, and a smart play to not touch it by McDonald and avoid the backcourt violation. Pitches up in the backcourt. And now fires to Malici. Along the written emblem. Malici, McDonald, Albright. All touches in the period. Albright back to McDonald and back to Albright. Albright directing traffic with 2.5 to play in overtime. Albright back and forth, keeping in himself one-on-one coverage with Roberts Moore. Albright cutting into the paint, kicks it out wide, played and knocked away, nearly stolen. Timeout called and a smart play by Coach Heston to get the stoppage as a loose ball picked up along the midline by McDonald. Another heads-up play by the senior guard. The score stays a 1-point game, 57-56 in favor of the Firebirds. 2:14 to play, and we go into the second. Because the way this is going, the next whistle could be a minute and a half from now. How is the 40th? 57-56 the score in favor of Holy Ghost. It's a 1-point lead, 2:14 and taking to play in overtime. Albright around the midline. Albright. In space. He did the same thing before the timeout and now gives for Malici. Now to McDonald. McDonald. Around the written emblem. McDonald bobbled it, keeps it himself, and now gives. Back to Malici and back to McDonald. Malici bobbled it and lost it in a foul call.
McDonald has always been able to take those fouls, even when we were calling every game. However, will it be the bonus of the question? I don't believe so. I think it will still be an inbound.
To avoid confusion, the roles are now swapped. Jack, take over.
There we go. That it will be. Malici on the inbound. Throws it back to McDonald. 1:40 left on the clock. McDonald's over to Rhodes, near side. Back to McDonald. Back to Rhodes in the corner. Whistle blows. Timeout called by the Firebirds. Clamp defense there from Dobbins Tech.
You guys good?
Lost to Penn State, by the way. Just under a minute and a half left to go here. 57-56 Firebirds. The inbound will come from Rhodes on the near side. Rhodes looking for an open man. It's Albright. Double covered. Albright will drive in, kick out Rhodes. Up to the top of the key with McDonald. Back to Rhodes, to the corner. Malici drives in to Duffy. Back out to McDonald. Claps from the Firebird bench. This game is intense.
The Firebirds have held the ball for more than the last minute.
Malici trying to get around Green. It's not going very well. Over to Rhodes. Kick to the corner, it's Albright. They are draining so much clock. Malici, back to McDonald, holy cow. Over to Rhodes, near side. This is insane. Dobbins Tech probably thinking, why can't the shot clock be here now? McDonald is fouled. It was about time. I mean, they're going to hold the ball the entire rest of the game. Got to foul him at some point.
This is a great strategy. The Firebirds have had a great ball movement all game. Kudos to Coach Heston for a great play here as we begin overtime. And they have now forced a 5th foul in this overtime period going against the Dobbins Tech Mustangs.
McDonald's first is up and no good.
And these 2 foul shots are going to be extremely key, as you can imagine, in a 1-point game. And now 2 for 3 from the stripe on the afternoon for McDonald.
His second, count it! 58-56 Firebirds, 2 points up. Here's Davis taking it up, about 30 seconds left to go. Drives into the paint, mid-range, up and good. I've been saying that mid-range has been dropping all game. McDonald over to Albright, near side. Albright drives, kick out corner. It's Malici. Back to Albright. Do not lose the ball. Into Duffy. Malici will get it. Pollock goes up and he nails it! 60-58. What's the call?
They're saying a timeout was called before the shot. Never mind, timeout called after the shot.
I was gonna say that was a lot of fuss there from both sides. As of now, it looks like the points are on the board. So we'll go with 60-58 into a timeout. I'm ready. We are down to 11 seconds in this instant classic between the Firebirds and the Mustangs in overtime. Inbound comes in from Laws to Davis. 7 seconds on the clock. Foul called. It will remain Mustang ball. 6.1. Holy cow. Here's the inbound from Baldwin to the corner. It's Green. Green lays it up. It's good. 2 seconds. Inbound to McDonald. Puts it up. No, good. Wow. And we're heading to double overtime. Unbelievable.
What?
Caden, just... What?
I like alumni broadcasts. Let's do this every day.
This is fun. Let's rig it to double overtime every single time we do it.
This is just absurd. Like, mind you, I love calling games, right? I love being here. However, the Eagles kick off in 33 minutes. Can this be over 5 minutes? That's all I ask. Like, I thought we were going to head out here. I'll be here for the end of the pregame show.
We're going to be in 7th overtime before we know it.
Oh my gosh. Almost 7th inning stretch. Almost there.
I guess we'll do the same thing. You'll take first 2 minutes, I'll take next 2 minutes. So play-by-play goes back to what going out the window?
You good? You guys good?
Oh, you're ready.
We're back in overtime action, a 60-60 game in the 6th period. Nearly the 7th inning stretch we mentioned before. Double overtime. And going to triple would not shock me in the slightest. And an alarm going off in the background. Still not off, by the way. Now it is.
Sounds like an alarm in a nuclear reactor.
I mean, it is a second overtime. You start to hear funny things when you get to the 6th or 7th overtime. Oh, I say 6th overtime.
6-7.
Yeah, there we go. McDonald to the midline. McDonald in space. Albright. Malici. Around the wing, Malici. Sutter step in space. And now finds McDonald. Kicks to the corner and Albright. Albright around the written emblem. Albright to Pollock. Pollock kicks it out. Duffy drives. Duffy 2 points. No good. Rebound contested by 2 Ghost players, and then bobbled and lost by Duffy and stolen away by Baldwin.
Oh, goodness.
Baldwin and Davis to the midline. Hanif Davis cuts back. 2-point try. No good. Rebound tipped up in the air. Fought for and won by the Firebirds. Picked up Duffy. Duffy gives for Malici. Malici to McDonald. McDonald slicing in, bobbled it, lost it, is taken away, and the Mustangs are back the other direction with Roberts Moore. Tyre Roberts Moore around the wing. 1 minute gone of 4 in this overtime. Roberts Moore, step back 3, it's up, no good. Rebound loose, pulled in by McDonald. McDonald to the midline. McDonald cutting in, slicing in off the glass, it's up and good.
Huge bucket there for McDonald. Firebirds back up.
13 points on the day for McDonald, and the biggest 2 of the afternoon coming right there. 62-60 with 2:34 to play in overtime. Around the wing, Davis. Hanif Davis hovering around the baseline. Finds Green. Zamir Green returns a favor. Baldwin still around that wing. Baldwin to Laws. Hassan Laws. Back and forth, Roberts Moore, 2-point try is good. And we are even at 62 all.
Beautiful mid-range there from Laws as McDonald is gonna take it up across the midline. Pollock near side, over to Duffy. Duffy to Malici to Albright. Back up to Malici, top of the key, matched up with the leading scorer of the game in Roberts Moore. Over to Duffy, near side, he'll lay it in! Liam Duffy gives the Firebirds the lead right back. Now it's Hanif Davis trying to make something happen. McDonald in coverage. Back out to Roberts Moore, a career game for him. Timeout called by Dobbins Tech. 1:21 left to go, 64.
Ready to go?
Yep. We are back, 1:21. Teams are still in timeout, but man, we are so ready to get back into action that we had to start it a little bit early. Firebirds sending their guys back out. Pollock, Duffy, Malici, Albright, and McDonald. For Dobbins Tech, it's going to be Laws, Baldwin, Davis, Green, and Roberts Moore. It will be Dobbins Tech ball, down 2. Passing it in will be Laws. Laws into Davis in the backcourt. Here's Davis to Laws. Over to Roberts Moore, far side, into Laws. Laws puts it up, out of bounds, and it will remain Mustang ball. 1:08 left to go. Loud call there from head coach Derek Stanton of Dobbins Tech. At the key is Roberts Moore. That went into Davis. Mid-ranger, it's good. These mid-ranges have been dropping, 64-64. Now it's Malici. Out beyond the arc on the far side. Malici over near side, it's McDonald. McDonald around, pick set by Pollock.
And expect him to hold on to the ball for a lot longer here. 40 seconds to play. They're going to drain some clock.
Clock is ticking. McDonald taking his jolly old time, 30 seconds, and he is just standing there.
And with a foul shot, what would you say for the Firebirds? At what point do you foul if you're the
Over to
Mustangs?
Malici, to the corner to Albright. Back to McDonald, top of the key. Timeout called by the Firebirds. 15.2 left to go. Firebirds will likely get the last shot. Will they make it? I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Good. Going on now.
We are back in the Chapman Arena. The final 15.2 seconds still have to go through. It'll be Firebird ball. Malici will inbound. He'll find McDonald up by the logo. McDonald out to Pollock, near side. Pollock will drive in. Will he lose the ball? Dobbins Tech ball on the out of bounds call.
Wow. That's a call from the state.
Unbelievable. Baldwin throws it into Davis. 3 seconds. Foul? Not in the bonus, so it could have been a worse idea. Wow, this is scary. I'm getting goosebumps, man. Here's the inbound from Baldwin to Davis. 1 second. He puts it up. No good. Are you kidding? Are you? I cannot believe it. This is not real.
Take me out to the ball game.
Take me out to the crowd. Oh my goodness, man.
The 7-inning stretch is real.
This is crazy. Have we ever had a game go to triple overtime? I don't think so.
I do not believe so.
I don't remember us. I feel like we would have remembered if we had. 64-64, and we're gonna have another 4-minute period. This is ridiculous. But I guess we don't even need to cut the mics. We're heading right back out. And guess what? For the third time, Caden will take the first 2 minutes, and I will take the next 2 minutes.
You had 2 and I had 2 technically.
You guys good?
Yeah.
Correction, I will be right back with you. Here's the tip-off over to McDonald. McDonald over to Malici. Albright near side. And may the clock drainage fiascos begin. McDonald, jet sweep to Malici. Back to McDonald. McDonald drives in. Psyche's coming right back out of the paint. And he gets the ball back from Duffy, oh my goodness. Pollock to Duffy. Duffy drives in. Duffy kicks to Albright, to Pollock, puts it up. Foul is called on the shot. Going to the free throw line will be Pollock.
Pollock in his one lone visit, 0 for 2, has 17 points on the afternoon.
This game is unreal right now.
Three Fibers with 13 or more points today. You have Liam Duffy, the team high, 18. Pollock at the line with currently 17. And then McDonald, 13 himself.
Up and nails iron for Pollock. Score remains tied up at a Minecraft stack.
Good pull. I like that pull.
You got to dig deep into the caverns. And that one's good. 65-64. Firebirds now up 1. And we all know no 3 balls are being taken, so it looks like this is going to be it. Likely. It's going to be Green up at the key. He'll drive in on Duffy, and he'll get it. Around and in. 66-65 in favor of the Mustangs. As McDonald looks to counter that. He'll drive in, and his signature, Adam McDonald. Levitating in the air, 6-7 to 66. They're loving it. And at the key is going to be Kair Roberts-Moore. This game, the energy's right back up. Roberts-Moore stolen by McDonald. McDonald has an open lane. And he misses it. Hassan Laws with the rebound. Man, I was about to go ballistic.
I was prepared.
Whew, I'm lightheaded. Tamir Green, guarded by 2 defenders, into Laws. Out to Roberts-Moore. 1-point game in favor of the Firebirds. How much clock do they want to drain? Roberts-Moore, spin move, out to Laws, 3-ball. No good, rebounded by himself. And he steps on the line, Firebird ball.
And again, it has been a matter of inches along this near baseline. Both teams coming up just short and going just over. And this one, the most costly mistake, is Laws himself. Back and forth we go. Malici and McDonald. Malici across the midline. Through the logo. Max Malici on a 1 bounce. He finds Pollock. To Albright. Back to Duffy. And back to Pollock. Pollock had McDonald on a quick touch, didn't take it. Now dishes it off for Albright once more in the corner with 1:26. Underneath Pollock, 2 points. He got it. Through contact with a strong 2 for Pollock. 20-point day for him, a new team leader. 1:15 to play. 69-66 the score. Timeout called. 3-point game for the Fire.
I'm not related to that.
1:15 to play in triple overtime. 69-66 the score in favor of Holy Ghost. It's the trailing Dobbins Tech Mustangs with possession. And for as many points as they've scored, here's your crazy stat of the day. Only 3-point scores. And they have been Roberts Moore, Hanif Davis, and Zamir Green. It has been all those three. Do one of them take the shot here? On a give, Hassan Laws. Laws kicks it out. Green around the wing by that far written emblem. Green with 1:03. Lost the ball, recovers along the near side. Green in space, finds Baldwin. Baldwin back across. Laws around the top of the key and facilitates a pass to Ross. Ross gives it right back, cutting in Roberts Moore, rejected and stolen, and back the other way, Malici. Wins space, McDonald cutting in, he got it!
Holy cow, Adam McDonald, 5-point lead.
71-66, and Adam McDonald, it has been all him in the extra periods. Thought about a three, Green, and thought better of it, taking it out to Ross, back to Green, 3-ball in the way, no good, rebound fought for, and taken by Albright. Albright in space and fouled with 20.7 on the clock.
Wow, I'm speechless right now. 5-point lead, 20 seconds left, and Albright going to the line.
What a game it has been. And 2 clutch 3 throws coming for Albright. First one no good, and the best he can do is make it a 6-point game, which, as we mentioned before, is just 2 possessions, rather than 3 and a 7-point lead. Albright 1 for 2, 1 for 4 from the stripe overall on the day. 6-point game, 72-66, and the largest lead of the day since midway through the 4th quarter. It has been back and forth. Taking it in transition, a 2-point try, no good from Laws, and pulled in by Duffy. Duffy to the midline. No foul as they'll give it to Albright, and that will be it. Holy Ghost in a marathon 7-period game in the 3rd overtime. They run away with it and win 72-66.
What a game, man. The Firebirds fought for 7 periods. 72 points for Holy Ghost. Wow.
That has to be one of the greatest games we've ever called, and it comes on the home return.
Oh, it's up there, man. It is up there. What a gem.
And Adam McDonald with clutch points, 17 he finishes with. That complements Liam Duffy's 18 and Jack Pollock's 20. Only so there was 138 total points scored in the game across just 11-point scores.
Holy cow.
That is a ridiculous stat. What an afternoon we have here at the Chapman Arena. How about you come and see it in person next time you're listening live on the broadcast? Although always tune into HGPTV content. These guys have been great, and we appreciate them having us back this year and keeping everything going just as we did. And shout out to Rob Loper as well, who could not be here, which is big of an aspect of our broadcasting class of 2025. He's at Dayton at the moment, maybe back from Christmas break, I would imagine at this point. But shout out to him. 6-point win for the Firebirds, and what a game on alumni night.
It's always a pleasure to be back, man. The Chapman Arena, one of my favorite places on this planet to call a game, and this one is no exception. 7 periods, 72-66. The crowd was getting into it. Emotions were high. The play was high caliber. Man, what a way to spend my Saturday afternoon.
Does not get better than this.
And a lot of it at that. I guess that's going to do it here, huh?
Yeah, that is an incredible game. Thank you again to HGPTV for having us. I'm Caden Stewart.
I'm Jack Dobbins.
And we'll see you next time.